It's Nolan.
Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Please take it as a warning. I've been sitting dormant. Took a break from booking my performance. Young Nolan was on it once upon a time. Open my destinations. Used to check the rhyme. Q-tip in the ear. Let me say this clear so you fuck niggas hit me. You niggas suck. You ain't near me. I'm making bucks so I could duck the inquiries. My flow the truth. I can't trust in your theories. These rappers lying now. 6 million ways to demise. We got them dying out. Crying out. What is it your life about? Sincerely, I've been dedicated. Building reputations. Rising expectations. Look at me. Fighting my temptations. I've been serenaded plentifully. My imagery lyrically made with symmetry. I've been hard. Killing niggas out the family tree. I feel like Benoit. Used to educate them at them seminars. Now it's all about me. Shining when I'm grinding. I take my talents to South Beach. They voluntary mouthpiece. I turn it down when I turn around to be flirting for service. Buffing my crown. Bitch, I'm good on my own. I got a wife and a son in my home. So get used to rejection. If any niggas say my name, hope you use protection. I cross niggas for the fun of it. Who's the pedestrian? Burn your canals just to get to the root of my questions. Oh no, LeBron body, I'm all-star. Hard body like porn star body and all y'all. Airplane on my phone calls, fuck all the small talk. Press a button, your life rerouted like it's the OnStar. If you been yearning for the real, y'all should have been said it. These cowards would have been dead. Let my win set it.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody is doing well out there. Man, the plot has thickened. Joey Badass. It looks like he's trying to live up to his name at this point. Now y'all remember on the finals, in his response to Rayvon, he said something about TDEast. Right? Reason jumps out there, says whatever. Everybody seems to be jumping me about my opinion on Reason's the dead apple. It's funny how everybody is a Reason fan all of a sudden. It was just a couple months ago I was rocking with Reason and y'all said, fuck Reason, he can't rap, he ain't that good. He's a traitor, he disloyal, all this shit, right? But now everybody's jumping me over Reason. Very funny to see how that works out. But anyway, now that he's gone from TDE, Joey Badass has taken to social media and shown that he has filed at least some level of paperwork for the label, or at least the LLC of TDEast. So here we have Badman Joseph on Twitter. He says, get Top on the phone, and even tags Top Dog, that Dangerous Key Powwow. That is Top's handle on social media. And we see here it says, New York State Department of State, Division of Corporations, State Records, and Uniform Commercial Code file and receipt. We've got entity name, TDEast, LLC, document type, articles of organization, entity type, domestic limited liability company, filed by Jovan Virginia. I'm guessing that would definitely be Joey Badass, and Anthony Tiffith, also known as Top Dog. Okay. Now, he has blanked out the DOS ID. The file date is 5/16/2025. The file number has been blanked. Transaction number has been blanked. Existent date 5/16/2025. We have duration dissolution perpetual in New York County. He's also got the seal, State of New York Department of State, on there. And a lot of people thought that this was fake, or this was just some, and it very well could be. Some people feel like this is just a gimmick or whatever. But I find this to be very interesting, right? Because on one hand, one might say this is a rollout. But on the other hand, Top Dog, to my knowledge, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but Top Dog hasn't co-launched anything with any of the other artists on TDE, let alone launching something with Joey Badass, an artist that doesn't even have no releases under the company, nothing, right? So clearly this isn't a real partnership. I wonder how Top even feels with his name being on there. You know, I'm sure they have a relationship, as in Top Dog and Joey Badass, but I don't know if their relationship is this good to play this type of game. Okay? I feel like maybe you gonna have to really get Top on the phone before you take your ass back to Hollywood and shoot some shows. So now we have this Twitter user, Hershey's Chocolate. Shout out to her because, she's very active on Twitter. We even had a couple of, interactions online before, just talking about music and shit. But here she says, slow people in the comments, it's real. All right. So looks like she went and looked into the New York records to see what she can find. And here she shows that it's actually been registered, okay? Entity name, TDEast, LLC. She gave us the DOS number even though Joey Badass decided to cover it, right? All information is here. Domestic LLC, limited liability company, all this stuff. All the dates are the same, New York County. So it's not fake, okay? Entity status active, current, next statement due date is going to be 5/31/2027. So 4 years from now will be the next statement date. She shows us once more in the records, TDEast LLC is active, all right? So this is not fake in the sense that he went up and just drafted some Photoshop shit. He actually did put the registration in and everything. But whether or not this is actually legit, is he really in a partnership with Top Dog for a TDEast label? Like Joey is going to start signing people to this label in affiliation with Top Dog? I highly fucking doubt it. Right? Now, we haven't seen Punch respond to this. And I want to go ahead and let y'all know this is Friday night. So if Punch responds by the morning, it'll be a different case. This is recorded the night before. But I feel like Joey is, I don't know. I think he's, doing some line stepper shit here. Like, TDE ain't no niggas to play with, dog. Like, not on this type of level where you're going out and creating this thing. Now, what I will say, it doesn't say TDE East, right? It says TDEast. But the fact that Top's name was on that, that's where things get tricky. Like, I'm very interested to see how they're gonna carry this moving forward. Cause it's like, all right, dog. Y'all wanted to get active in a back and forth. We let it happen. We let Rayvon jump out. Y'all are doing this. It's good for the energy in hip hop. It's good for the sport. It's good for the competition. It's good for the publicity and the promotion. Everybody's getting their time to shine. Bars are at the forefront. Everybody's talking about lyrics, rhymes, the entendres, the acrobatics of lyricism. All of that being the conversation is wonderful, excellent, something we've been waiting for, right? But then you take it to this place where it's like you putting my name on something that I ain't got nothing to do with. And I did see some people out there that were already taken aback by the fact that so many of Joey's bars had to do with Top. I seen some people out there that were kind of offended by that. Like, yo, why does everybody feel like if they got to diss a TDE artist, they got to put Top all in the bars? I feel like Top is fair game in the bars because ain't nobody dissing Top. We ain't seen nobody diss Top yet. Right? They use him as leverage. Like, that's the big homie. That's the nigga over y'all. Which is the same thing that people did when it came to Birdman and Cash Money, Young Money artists. And I know y'all are going to say that's different. But in the grand scheme of things, if I can use your boss as a punchline, I'm going to use your boss as to make a punchline to show that you ain't really shit. Let me talk. You're a worker. Let me talk to your boss. I don't really see anything wrong with that. Top has been involved with this shit from the jump. Top been getting this shit off since the early 2000s. He's seen plenty of battles. He's seen his motherfucking face of the company go head to head with niggas, invite niggas to battle. I don't really think he cares about this shit, right? As far as being named in people's songs. But when you put his name on some paperwork, he might feel a little differently. Not to say he wants to, invoke anything violent on Joey. Because I'm not, they don't exist in that realm today as far as I know. I can't speak to that. But I do think that Joey is playing with fire. Now, he may have called. I don't know, maybe he got clearance. I can't say. But again, I think he's playing a very interesting game. And we're talking about male ego. We're talking about people having to defend their honor. I just don't want it to go somewhere that it don't need to go. That's all I can say, man. People have already been, looking at Ab so funny or whatever. I don't feel that way, never felt that way. But with this extra step that Joey has taken, I can kind of understand, like, all right, look what y'all niggas done got started. Y'all playing, y'all let this nigga get comfortable. Put an arm around him, give him the cosign, you know what I'm saying? Allow the nigga to have fun in front of you and your people, you know what I'm saying? Why he diss another nigga from the label. You rolling with Cole. Like, I get the narrative, right? But Joey definitely, he definitely didn't take his shoes off entering into the motherfucking dough this time. You know what I mean? Like, niggas say, hey, just make sure you take your shoes off. Next thing you know, that nigga's got his shit up on your couch with the shoes on. Didn't I ask you to remove those? Yeah, we're gonna have to come have a conversation. You can get the fuck up out of here today. You know what I mean? I don't think you're coming back around here, okay? If you don't get your ass whooped on the way out. But it's gonna be very interesting to see where things go from here, right? I definitely think Ray Vaughn is finna come back outside, cause I don't see him just letting that slide. You want to play with Top? You want to do TDEast, nigga? I bet. We gonna go pro. We already done called you Ho era, which of course they've already done those play on words. I don't know, man. Now, another thing is, and I saw Punch asking where Daylight is. Daylight has completely cleared his Twitter page. Last thing I remember seeing from Daylight was a picture of Capital Steez. I don't know what the fuck type of game he was playing either, or where he's trying to go. He's gone silent. Would not be surprised if he pops out at some point. And that could be the measure of whether or not things also elevate. Because once you post homeboy picture and we don't know where you're trying to go with it, and if you come out with a super disrespectful song, friendships can get very muddy, which I'm not trying to predict. I'm not trying to say that's what I want to see. I'm just saying niggas is playing with fire out here in a way that I didn't really anticipate. I thought it was all about bars, sport, talent, lyrical craftsmanship. But niggas are pulling some different types of antics now that I wasn't prepared for. But we'll see how it go. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will certainly catch y'all on the next one. I will have a slowdown in content coming Saturday, tomorrow, or depending on when you see this. Because got family time, you know what I mean? So I'll catch y'all when that is over with. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit on my almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest, but drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross some out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.